Hello, this is MrChabry. We're here. We're battling Metal, which I think is an Uber in Sword and Shield, but you know what? Everything else looks pretty manageable, so I'm not going to cry too much. I think I want to lead Darmanitan. I like that idea. I would love to lead Swampert, but Rillaboom would be too much of a problem for me. If I can get Rocks up, though, it's going to help out against two of these mons pretty nicely. I do have Tangrowth who can easily handle the Inteleon. I don't really think there's much Inteleon could do to our Melmetal. I mean, our Tangrowth. Phew, what am I thinking? Melmetal we can handle with Swampert. With, of course, Darmanitan. And we do have Earthquake on Dragonite, so that gives us an option. And if anything, we can Destiny Bond Gengar. Man, Gengar really only helps us out when it, you know, sacrifices itself for the greater good. But what we're going to do is jump in here, get some nice things happening. Alright, what are you leading with? Machamps.org. That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, so the one thing that I knew I would hate to see face off against my Swampert, which is what I would normally lead off with. They changed the names of these Pokemon. So I remember Machamps.com, now it's Machamps.org. Changed their domain. That don't matter to Darmanitan. Darmanitan sees right through that. Something is going to get smacked in the face. Darmanitan is just so powerful. And you're going to sack off your Rillaboom, okay. I mean, I'm okay with that. That just makes Swampert have an easier time in this whole battle. It makes things a little bit easier for me. Why am I complaining? I don't think this light's even doing anything. Yeah, that light's not helping much. I mean, actually it is, so slightly. Look how, it's like one little, I'm still trying to figure this out. Anyway, you're out here. Tangrowth, like I said, is an easy Pokemon to bring in on the thing. Yeah. Snipe Shot, we take that so well. Does not bother me one bit. Look at that. Look how little that did. I'm not impressed. Tangrowth here is not impressed with that show of... Oh, everything's slow. Did you DC? We're going to see a DC? Oh, we did! Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Don't DC on us. Don't DC on us. Oh, my gosh. Nothing's more annoying than that. We'll grab another battle. Don't you worry. That would have been a great battle if it went all the way through, but, of course, our opponent DC'd after losing one Pokemon. And we're back. So, while we were waiting, we're going to face Bunty, whoever that is. Just brought almost a whole team of legendaries, of course. Of course they would. I wanted me. Whoo. Alright, so I don't see any real drawbacks. I mean, some things could, you know, some things could be a problem here. I don't think anything really is going to have a good time facing down the Swampert. I mean, what could have Energy Ball? I think Necrozma, the Duskmane Necrozma could have Energy Ball, but it's so rare. Now, do I want to base my first turn on that assumption? I think I do. Because it's so rare to see Energy Ball on these guys. Okay, Psycho Cut. It does little. And we get the Rocks up. So that's going to help us against the Moltres. That's the main thing that, you know, is going to really help us against. But yeah, Psycho Cut did little. Let's go ahead and EQ. Get some chip on this thing. Sensitive Strike's going to do less than Psycho Cut, so I don't know why My opponent decided to try this out. It did even less. It's EQ. Come on, give us the knockout something. Well, that's a good chip. I like the idea of switching, actually. I want to flip turn out of here. Because I feel like my opponent's going to try to make a switch here. Switch into something that can probably put a little bit more damage onto Swampert. If I can go flip turn, it's going to give me the momentum. Alright, going back to cycle cut. Okay. Well, that's okay. You know why? There's this beautiful, beautiful Pokemon I would like to introduce you to. And his name is Darmanitan. This thing can level whole city blocks on its own. Have you ever played that video game from the 80s called Rampage? Well, George was actually based off Darmanitan, not a gorilla, but a Darmanitan that would just rampage the whole city block. We're about to see it happen again. History is about to repeat itself. And there's a flare blade. She's just gonna let me have the Necrozma. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take that Necrozma. Thank you. Thank you for handing me the Necrozma. I will happily accept. Next up is going to be Zekrom. Okay. I need to probably switch into something else. I'm going to switch into Swampert here. So, I mean, this thing has a hard time facing Swampert. If anything, we're probably going to see a electric type move or a dragon type move. And I feel like going into Swampert's going to be the best option here. Bolt strike, boom. Chef's kiss. So with that, there's this beautiful, beautiful move called Earthquake that I would love to, you know, shake the ground. Let's go ahead and shake the ground. Shake it. Shake it, don't stir it. Oh, making a switch. Okay. It's actually a good switch. Actually not a good switch because you just went into Mimikyu, who could have probably benefited with that disguise ability. But not anymore. And these things actually often carry energy ball. So I want to switch. I do want to switch on this thing. I think Caesar is a nice switch for this. I think Caesar is probably the best switch. If it goes for a ghost move, I mean, there's not much I could really do for that. But if it goes for a fairy type move, I'm in a good position. If it goes for Wood Hammer, I'm in an even better position. Yeah, take some recoil. Take these fists of steel. That's what's going to happen. Caesar is going to come in here and throw fist of steel at this thing. The crimson steel that plates the Caesar body. Sivali. Oh, this thing could have multiple types. I think that's a dark type Sivali, actually. I think that is a dark type Sivali. And I'm surprised you went into this. Look, you turn super fast. That is dark type. Do you have like a fire type move? That's the only reason I think you would go into this, is if you had some option that could actually hit me super effective. It's not going to matter because 2 bullet punches do the job. That's the only reason why you would go into that. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, I'm wearing my Pikachu shirt with the green on it. You can see through the shirt and my body. Okay. Moltres. Of course, of course. And then things would take a lot of damage. I don't have a great switch into that. I mean, Swampert probably would be able to handle it decently, but I don't have any real threatening thing to do back to it. So, I think Swords Dance and Bullet Punch. I mean, this thing could... I don't think this thing has fire-type moves naturally. I mean, Fiery Wrath is a dark-type move. Don't be confused with that naming. But yeah, I think this thing can't really do much fire-type wise. It would make sense if it had Flamethrower, just because it, you know, has the aesthetic of flames. But I don't think it does. Because I think if it did, it would have more usage than what it does have. I mean, it is a really great Pokemon, and it does a lot of good things. But I just feel like if it had, you know, coverage options like that, people would be more apt to use it. Zamazenta. Oh, hello. Alright, well. Boost that defense. I don't care. I got a few things that could come in and handle it. I'm gonna Bullet Punch just to see how much that does. Probably not a lot, but I mean, nothing I've got is going to do a lot. Hopefully it doesn't start boosting on me. Close combat is going to actually do the opposite. Nice, nice defense drop. Special defense drop. I think I want to make a hard switch. You're going to do that again. I know you're going to do that again. I know you. I know you, Zamazenta. You're going to go for another close combat. Why wouldn't you? You're going to stick to the thing. My first risky play of the evening. And it did not pay off. It totally did not pay off. It did pay off. Gengar, how'd you survive that? Please, let me know. Because I have no idea how you survived that. I'm here throwing you out there in the face of something that should have knocked you out. And it didn't knock you out. I don't know how. I was hoping that would knock it out, but, you know, Destiny Bomb would have probably been better here. But oh well. That does give us a cool thumbnail. It really does. That would be a great thumbnail right there. Gengar getting demolished. Anyway, let's go for it. Let's go for the DD. I think Dragonite could actually get a sweep here, and we don't have to worry about Behemoth Bash because it's been disabled. I don't know what this thing could do. Probably just close combat and that's it. You want to do a withdrawal? That's okay. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? I'm okay with that. That's not a problem for me. I've got a Dragon Dance coming. I'm going to go for a dual Wing Beat. It's going to be doing good damage. Mwah, mwah. What did you think I was going to do? Go for a Dragon type move on your Steel type? Nah. Why would I do that, fam? What would make me want to do that, fam? No, that's the silliest thing I've ever thought of. No, I don't even have a Dragon type move. Alright, I think we've got a Dragonite sweep incoming. I think that's what we got. The Zekrom. Come on out, Zekrom. Yeah, take some damage right there. I don't... Shine all you want. Shine all you want. You don't care. There's this beautiful move called Earthquake. Never heard of it? Let me demonstrate it to you. Boom. The superior dragon type has just demolished the inferior dragon type. Alright, so now Zamazenta's back out. Easy knockout, man. Shield Pupper's got nothing. Yeah, even with that boost. I don't, well, go ahead, get a defense boost. Time for that Dragonite sweep. I knew Dragonite would be able to come in and sweep and take care of things. Dragonite is just an amazing Pokemon. There we go. Nice. We got a nice victory there. I mean, even with all, you know, facing legendaries, we were able to come in and get a nice victory. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.